What is going on, crypto family? This is your boy Random Arts coming with a quick video. And on this video, guys, we're going to be talking about turning $300 into $10 million, guys. The journey of me doing this, it is still ongoing. I haven't talked about this in a while because we've been focusing on a lot of different things. But since it is coming up on that 1 year anniversary since I called Roaring Kitty, I thought I'd make a video just to give you guys an updated thesis as well as giving you updated as far as like on my mindset when it comes to Roaring Kitty. So before I dive too deeply into this video, do me a huge favor by smashing that like button, consider subscribing. Definitely love to hear your thoughts about today's video. Now we are seeing a nice market bounce, guys. When I made my video yesterday, I think Bitcoin was around like 93. And this is one thing that I always say, man, the market could just change just like that. You know, 1 minute it looks like, oh, we're about to break a support. The next minute, boom, we're about to break resistance on the upside. So this is pretty good to see. You also see Ethereum at 1800, guys. And that is another big factor when it comes to any token that is on Ethereum, especially if that token is starting to inch up and Ethereum is still considered low at $1,800, because we're expecting a lot of people expecting to see Ethereum somewhere in the tens of thousands of dollars per token per coin. So we have good stuff on the way. As long as the market continue to uptrend, then you should start to see big move with other assets. And it is going to potentially allow me to be able to reach that $10 million mark a lot faster, especially if market condition is in favor. Now, what am I talking about as far as like turning $300 into $10 million? So back on May 13, 2024, I bought Roaring Kitty for approximately 300 and something dollars. And after I bought it, like legitimately after I bought it, I made a video about it, outlining my thesis, and essentially it was just a degen play. Like, okay, because one thing that I did see when I was buying Roaring Kitty was this token right here, Kitty, which is Roaring Kitty. It was the sector leader. So my thought behind it, if this token Roaring Kitty continue to keep going up, what's gonna happen is that any other token that is named Roaring Kitty, it's gonna also go up as well too. But the unexpected happened. This token in itself, they end up rugging their community. So they end up running their community, and this token right here, at the same time, they started doing the same thing. Like the devs, whoever was who owned this, whoever had insider, who bought early, they dumped on their holders as this thing started getting some momentum. And essentially, guys, our token was there for for the picking up, like just to being able to be that next token up. Now, everything did not happen like overnight and had that big success, because a lot of stuff was missing for our token Roaring Kitty, the one ending in 790F. We didn't have a social, we didn't have Telegram. None of that was linking back to our token. So it seemed like, at the time when people were looking at Roaring Kitty token, our token looked like a scam, in all honesty, because no socials that's linking up, no website, no Telegram, none of that stuff is linking back. So again, it looked like a scam. So through the process of time, we formed the community. With us forming the community, it allowed us to not only surpass this right here, which used to be the sector leader for Roaring Kitty, and this right here, this token right here used to be the second Roaring Kitty. We are now the top Roaring Kitty on any chain, guys. So now the next goal for us is to go after those GameStop token, those top I think GME on ETH is the sector leader when it comes to GameStop related. So now that is the next goal for us, to surpass GME on Sol as well as GME on ETH, because as a community we are able to do that. So what changed from a year ago? Of course, the number one thing, this is no longer a degen play for me. This is a serious meme token, in my opinion, because the stuff that we're able to accomplish as a community. And I said this too, guys, at the very beginning. Roaring Kitty could go where the community takes it. And one thing for certain, the community took us to being on Shibarium, allowing our token to be you know, I said multi-layer. That's what I was gonna say. Multi-chain. That's the word I was looking for. It allows our token to be multi-chain, all, you know, all courtesy of the community. It allows us to be on multiple exchanges funded by the community. And guys, like everything that we have accomplished, it has been 100% based upon community. That's one thing that I said, like I mentioned in the beginning, we will go where the community takes us. And again, the community has been taking us. And till this day, as I called this when this was at a 20K market cap, we're currently at a $2.86 million market cap. That is well above 100x, guys. And the crazy part about it, it's been consolidating above the 100x 100x call. So meaning typically if something is going to consolidate and it hold its gain, then the upside of that token is much, much, much greater. So I'm excited, especially where the community is going. Now, my initial $300, and I have been documenting this, haven't been posting as of late, but it's currently at $35,000, guys. $35,000, turning $300 into $35,000. That is a huge feat in some people's eyes, but the goal for me, like I've been stating, it is $10 million. And the way that we're going to continue to be able to do that is due to the fact of community effort, as well as Shibarium getting hot, Keith Gill coming back, CTOs, Ethereum getting hot. So all of these are still in the pipeline of me still reaching that $10 million. And that is the overall thesis that I see. Shibarium getting hot, Keith Gill coming back, GameStop, going crazy, the cat meta, because we have so many layers, so many different narratives. Like any of these narratives can get us or can get me to that $10 million profit that I think that I am going to be able to get, because once these things start to happen, then you're going to be able to start to see free listings. Now, we just seen, based upon community effort, we just got added to Zapdos app where people could actually purchase Roaring Kitty. That is huge. That is huge in itself. Volume starting to come in on Roaring Kitty, then that's gonna be a wrap, because the parabolic move that it's gonna proceed behind it, it's gonna also lead into free listings. Now we gotten a free listing like what 2-3 weeks ago, based upon the community rating and shit. Now this was a small exchange, but once the big boys start to take a look at us and they start to see what our community have to offer, then they're gonna for sure want to list us, because we are gonna be able to bring that much attention. We've been featured on different news articles, different news outlet, due to the fact of the Keith Gill connection. Our name's Roaring Kitty, his name's Roaring Kitty. Our token is inspired by him. So there is so much more in store. Now, one thing that keeps me very, very excited, guys, and I've been mentioning this, and this is the NFT sales. So the NFTs has been going up as far as like with the number of mint. We're currently at 95 mints, guys. 95 mints of NFTs. So we still have like what 800 and what 850 805 more just to be able to mint out completely, which is phenomenal. And guys, when it comes to this, look how many owners. We still have a lot of room. This is what keeps me excited. Only 42 holders. We currently have like what, close to 1,300 holders of Roaring Kitty. So as we start getting more holders converting over, buying an NFT, minting an NFT, that is funds, that is capital that's going to be used to buy Bone as well as Roaring Kitty. And guess what's been happening since we minted close to about what 10 NFTs in the last 24 hours? That's been buying Roaring Kitty, and this is part of the reason why we're seeing a nice uptrend, because that is going to be constant buy pressure on the chart, as well as when people are selling, just giving away their tokens for the cheap. Now the community is going to be more in charge of those tokens, guys, and it is going to be similar to what you see in Brett. One thing about Brett token is that the devs, they the one who control their supply. But with us, with the NFT minting, guys, this is going to allow us, the community, to have control over the supply, which is phenomenal, guys. And it's going to make the price spike even harder, in my opinion. But really, guys, that is all that I have for you today. So much more in store for Roaring Kitty. I'm excited about it, especially, guys, seeing this number turn into $10 million. And I've been documenting this journey of $300 into $10 million. And once that happened, I mean, a lot of you guys who have not taken action, have not really considered, getting involved into the community, like, you guys are going to be the one that's going to regret it, because it is happening. May not be as fast as, most people want it to happen, but it is happening nonetheless. But that is all that I have for you today. Random Arts, guys, signing off. Peace.